Talk us through a competition in bodybuilding.
It's like athletics when you've got to sign in, enter, you get your numbers, and then tell you what time you're on. Then obviously on a day of competition, you want to like eat the carbs to make your muscles start exploding out, but you've got to eat at a certain time before you go on stage, so everything hits on time. You'll get your tan, spray tan, because obviously it needs to be shining and stuff when you're on the stage. You go into the tent, the woman's like, you're like that, covering up, she's like, turn around, then you look like you just come from Benidorm. So you're going to go behind the stage before you go on, start pumping up with the bands. But you don't do your legs. You only do your upper body.
Why is that?
Because the legs, like, you don't want them, basically the legs doesn't, if you squat like with them, it doesn't show the definition. Like they're pumped, but you can't squeeze them properly and see the definition, so you would only pump up the upper body. That's why you always see people backstage doing upper body. No legs. You never see them squatting on nothing. Warm up and then go on the stage and pose your heart out for someone to say yes or no.
So all the posing side of it, it looks so strenuous when they're doing, like, because obviously the wings in the back and all the rest of it coming out. It's like, where's it come from? You know what I mean? You think, Jesus, it popped out of nowhere. It's like hulking up or whatever. But like, in terms of, is there ever a frosty attitude with other competitors, like, or are you all quite supportive of one another?
Obviously, it's man supportive, but it's a bit, you can be frosty at sometimes, isn't it? One year I was on the stage with this Polish guy, and me and him was like pushing each other's arm, like to get on the stage and get in front to pose down. Do you know what I mean? And at the end of it, we did both. One of us didn't get nowhere anyway. So I was like, what's the word for that? Well, obviously people do that sometimes when the man's posing and just like might go in front of him and bust the next pose and that. You know what I mean? Yeah.